Hello, and welcome back to your Forgiveness Challenge. Starting to get into the bumpy time, 15, 16, 17. Those days are typically the beginning, and about now is when we start to resist. And what I would love to see for each of us who are in this challenge, regardless of when you started, that you actually continue this as a lifelong practice, okay? Where every day you wake up and you instantly begin your forgiveness work of anyone you hold animosity to, including yourself. So most of us who are in this type of work have heard of the concept of the I am. What does the I am mean? The words I am are not necessarily referring to I, Divi, the personality in this body and this hair. The words I am are referring to the God consciousness, of the Christ consciousness, of the Divine Mother consciousness of who I am, the Spirit consciousness, the manifester, the divine in me. So the I am principle is the idea that you are not this body, not this hair, not this eye color, none of that. You are the consciousness of spirit. And when we're in the I am witness, consciousness, observer, that is when we're in our truth of who we are on the planet. One of my favorite visuals that will help you with forgiveness, and remember, notice every day I try to teach you something slightly different. They all overlap, but so that for some of you, this visual really, really help. For others of you, other visuals help. So the visual I use with this one is rather than thinking of myself as a body, I think of myself as a light beam, kind of like those of us who are older and remember Star Trek Beam Me Up Scotty, this massive light beam. And it can be this big, it can be this big, it can be this big, it can be as big as a house, whatever. That's who I am. Now, if that's who I am, the capital I am, then this character, Divi, the only reason that this body is here is for me to become aware of where I'm directing my thought processes. If Divi, the character, is addressing her thought processes, because I create through my thoughts. If I'm addressing my thought processes of I am incredible, anything is possible. I am the creator. I am capable, blah, blah, blah. If I'm in that energy, then my body feels amazing. Ooh. No pain, no discomfort, nothing. Feels light. It feels easy. But then when I'm in my story of fear, which is opposite of the Christ consciousness, something bad's going to happen. Oh my God. Then that gets stuck in this character. And that is the reason for the body, is for the cleansing of the consciousness. Does that make sense? So when I'm in unforgiveness, I typically feel it here in my body. Some of you might feel in your stomach, your hips, your back, different areas. So that tightness I'm feeling is just telling me that this character called Divi, this illusionary body, has decided that there is something wrong with her, or there's, something fearful, when this is not. So the body is just telling me I've dropped a droplet of fear that is opposition of the Christ consciousness. But I can only forgive and heal through the Christ consciousness. So I, out here, have to look at this character and go, holy, she's decided that she matters. She's decided that she's right. She's decided that she's the best thing in the world. And when I do that, I lose. And that's when I get tight here. And that's where my manifestations slow down. Got it? So if you can do a lot of your forgiveness work from out here going, oh, look at that crazy character. Look at that illusion called Dr. Divi who thinks she's special. Let me put it on the platter. Let me give it to Holy Spirit and forgive it. So let's take this into a little bit of a practice. So go and close your eyes. Take a few breaths in and a long breath out. Imagine yourself in that place in nature. You should be able to find it faster every time we go there. There might be some waterfalls or some trees, a river or animal. Just get settled there and breathe. Invite the Holy Spirit in. Invite her energy in. And she is the energy that will do the forgiveness for you. So once she is there with her beautiful platter, put on the platter all thoughts that this character called Julie or Jack or Karen has decided that are in opposition of the truth of who you are. So put all those thoughts there. And just look at her in the eyes and say, forgiveness set me and everyone free. Forgiveness set me and everyone free. And just keep breathing. Forgiveness set me and everyone free. Keep breathing. Forgiveness. There you go. Set me and everyone free. And stepping outside of the body, seeing how the body relaxes as you give up this thought that something is wrong, this character has done something bad, that she's not allowed to feel freedom and ease. There you go. Beautiful. Stepping outside of your body, seeing the character give up those stories, allowing Holy Spirit to do the forgiveness work. Take a few more breaths here. Now, when you're ready, start to come back. So the idea of sitting out here looking at yourself is a really quick visual you can do when you're in your spiral. So when you're angry, when you're sad, and we've got a full moon coming up, I think on Friday of this week, and you might want to set a different fine, which is fine. But whenever there are things like a full moon, if you're a woman have menstrual periods, you're hungry, you're angry, you're lonely, you're tired, halt. Any of those things are occurring, it's more likely that that nervous system is going to react. Okay. So what you want to do in a split second is to step out here and go, oh, what did that character just think? Let me give that to her. And the more of a relationship you have with this Holy Spirit, which is that feminine energy we've talked about, she gets to know you and she wants to help you. She wants to support you. The easier forgiveness gets. So giving up the thought is all we have to do. Sending you lots of love and keep going. And we're all so proud of you, your guides, your divine support team, myself, my team who assists me. I'm sending you so much love. Have a great day.